welcome back. At the start of her career, Sarah Brightman sang about losing her heart to a starship trooper. Now she's training to become a cosmonaut and hopes to travel into space.
Yes, since man landed on the moon way back in 1969, she says she's been fascinated by the idea of exploring the solar system and has said that moment changed her life. So it should be no surprise that her new album is inspired by space travel. She's here to tell us more about that. Morning again. First, let's remind ourselves of parts of your career so far.
Sì, lo so che non c'è luce in una stanza quando manca il sole. Se non ci sei tu con me, su le finestre mostrano. Means you'll always be my friend. Amics per sempre means a love and a friend. Friends for life, not just the summer or the spring.
And Sarah's with us now. 1992, we're just running through the dates.
Yes, we were.
Starship Trooper was sometime longer ago.
Oh, a long time ago. Let me think. 1977,
Okay.
8? Yes.
Yes.
Goodness, it's such a long time ago, it seems like minutes. All of it. I mean, I looked through those clips. I think that's amazing that it seems like minutes ago.
You've got a new album out, but let's talk also about that and also your new venture, as it were. You are, in fact, training, which is very exciting, to become a cosmonaut.
Yes, I am officially a cosmonaut in training, as crazy as that seems.
What on earth does it involve, for starters?
Well, when I went into it, which was a few years back, I started with medicals in Houston, and I didn't expect to get anywhere, and I came through, excuse the pun, with flying colours. So then I went on to Star City in Russia, and I had a lot of psychological tests, you know, parts that you'd be tested for the training to see how your heart responded, going in centrifuges, rotating chairs, all sorts of stuff you can't know. And I passed all the medicals there. It was great.
Does this mean, are you a fare-paying passenger or a working cosmonaut?
I'm part working cosmonaut, part fare-paying passenger.
Because it's terribly expensive to go up there.
It is, yes, but I'm getting help. So.
Okay.
And what is? I mean, lots of people sort of have big dreams.
Yes.
Not all of them able to put them into action. So, what inspired you to want to go into space?
Well, I was talking about my age now. I was brought up through the 60s as a child, and of course, then the space exploration, all the rockets that were going out, the first man on the moon. I mean, it was an amazing thing for us. But yes, it was a normality because space was everywhere. It was on our local dramas that we had, like Lost in Space and the Starship Enterprise and all of that stuff. And the moment that I did see the Apollo and landing on the moon, it changed something in me. I started to focus more in my work. Even as a child, I started getting an understanding for what we were capable of as human beings. There were many debates on television about this, and it was all around us. So in many ways, I sort of thank that moment for having the career that I had, because I started to really work hard.
Well, the new album's called Dream Chaser, and it comes with its own sort of philosophy as far as I can make out. I wonder if you'd explain it to us.
Well, I mean, I wanted to pick. I mean, I've always been an interpreter of music. I've not been a composer, so I sing composers' pieces or other people's songs, and I wanted to pick pieces which had a beautiful, expansive feel, like, you know, the emotions that I wanted people to experience, the emotions that you get when you think about the universe, when you're introduced to new things like the Hubble does for us in the last few years, and also the romance of it. And I realised, actually going back through my career, that many albums that I'd made sort of subliminally had you know, what one would specify sort of as sort of space moments in it and space feelings. And in fact, I even made an album way back called La Luna, which was totally about the moon and the emotions about that. So the songs they're contemporary songs. There's a beautiful Goreski piece, which is from the Sorrowful Songs, and I've been Cycle, and I've been the first artist to be able to do a new arrangement like that. So it fits the theme.
You've also covered, haven't you, or reworked, should we say, Elbow's One Day Like This.
Yes.
Let's have a little listen to it.
Good holy cow, I love your eyes. Alone and I see the light. Yeah, lying with me half the way. Oh, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day.
Very nice it sounds too, and you've got some lovely songs on there. But I did have a think, actually, Sarah, about maybe you should have made a double album. Some of the songs you should have put on here. Can I suggest one or two to you?
Of course we can.
Okay. Rocket Man.
Right.
Could have had Pink Moon, Nick Drake.
Yes.
Starman.
Yes.
Urban Spaceman.
Yes.
Calling occupants of interplanetary craft.
You should be making your own album.
And
Don't,
then I
please,
thought-
'cause
You
he
should
might.
do all the A&R for
And then I
his
thought
album.
Space Oddity, but that doesn't turn out so well, so we'd leave that one.
Yes. That's an excellent choice. I could go through them.
When are you going to go to space? When do you think it might be that you...
Well, the window is 2015, and that's what I've been told.
And the window is quite specific, is it?
Yes. Well, you basically you have to go to Star City for about 6 to 8 months for training. You can't do anything else at that time, so you know that would be what I would be doing.
And what are you going to
for.
sing when you get there?
I have absolutely no idea. It's actually the last thing on my mind.
It'd be brilliant though, if you did. Wouldn't it be brilliant?
It would be fantastic, and it would be beautiful actually to connect with Earth with music.
Yeah.
In the, obviously depending on the trajectory and where you're going over.
One of the guys on board the International Space Station, Chris, I'm afraid I can't
Canadian,
remember.
he's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
is tweeting
Photographs,
to everybody at the
isn't
moment,
it?
tweeting
Yes.
photographs. So the next logical step would be for you to do a performance from space.
Well, all of the spaceflight participants, they've gone up and done something that they're known for doing, or no, like, you know, the scientists would do their experiments, or the medical teams. So it would be obvious that I would try and sing something, but
Yes.
I'd like to connect with people actually singing on Earth as well, if that's possible. I think there's a little less than 2-second delay.
Yeah, you could
So-
conduct us all
okay.
on the ground.
I would love it.
Will you be
idea.
nervous about it? I mean, I know you've done lots of things which most of us would have big nerves about, singing at the Olympics, all the rest of it. You'll be nervous, will you?
No, I'm really excited about it, but it feels weird because when I was doing, you know, part of the training, I almost felt, because of my past career and touring and being in uncomfortable situations and having to deliver at the end of the day, that I'd sort of trained for it before. There were parallels.
Good luck.
Sarah,
Come
thank
and
you
see us
very much.
before.
Yes, we'd like to see you before you lift off.
Thank you.
The album Dream Chaser is out today.
Have a really great day. Thanks very much for watching. Bill will be here tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.